Every town has secrets, but some secrets are buried so deep, they're never meant to be uncovered. This is Twisted Tales TV, where ordinary places hide extraordinary horror. Tonight's story begins in a town built on steel, smoke, and silence. A town where the past never truly died. This is found in the furnaces. Brackenridge, Ohio was forged by iron. For nearly 8 decades, Holloway Iron Works dominated the edge of town. Its smokestacks clawed into the sky, day and night, breathing fire and metal. The factory fed the town. It paid the bills, filled the houses, kept the lights on. And then it shut down. In 2009, the furnaces went dark. Jobs vanished. Families left. And what remained was a hollow town clinging to rusted memories. By the time the city approved demolition, the factory had become a forgotten giant. Boarded up, silent, waiting. That's when the girls started disappearing. Emily Carter was 19 years old. She worked evenings at a diner near Route 13. One night, she clocked out, stepped into the cold, and vanished before she made it home. 2 months later, Natalie Brooks disappeared after a late shift at a gas station. She was a single mother. Her car was still there. Her purse sat untouched on the passenger seat. Then came Lena Morales, a photographer, creative, quiet. Her camera bag was found near the railroad tracks, the lens cracked, the memory card missing. 3 women. No witnesses. No bodies. Police called it coincidence. The town called it bad luck. But for the families, it felt intentional. Detective Mara Vaughn didn't believe in coincidences. Transferred from Cleveland under circumstances she never discussed, Mara carried the weight of something unresolved. She had learned long ago that evil doesn't announce itself loudly. It whispers. As she stared at the missing girls' faces pinned to the board, something twisted deep inside her chest. She had seen this before. The disappearances shared a pattern no one wanted to acknowledge. Every woman vanished within a 2-mile radius of the old iron works. Security cameras near the factory glitched. Cell signals died without explanation. Witnesses suddenly forgot what they had seen. Everyone was scared. No one wanted to talk. Except one man. Walter Finch was 72 years old, a former night watchman at Holloway Iron Works. He lived alone near the edge of town, his house filled with photographs of the factory in its prime. Walter told Mara something that made her blood run cold. He said the furnaces still breathed at night. He claimed he'd seen lights inside the factory weeks after it was sealed. Said the ground vibrated. Said the air smelled like burning metal. They never shut down, he whispered. They just wait. Against orders, Mara went to the factory alone. Inside, the silence was suffocating. Rust peeled from the walls. The conveyor belts lay frozen, dust thick enough to write names into. But the smell was wrong. Metal, and something underneath it. At the far end of the plant stood furnace number 3. Unlike the others, it was sealed shut. Fresh weld marks crisscrossed the steel door. And it was warm. Warm enough that Mara instinctively stepped back. Backup was called. The door was cut open. What they found inside couldn't be undone. Bone fragments, charred teeth, jewelry fused to slag. Not one victim, many. Women who were never buried, only erased. The killer wasn't a stranger. It was Caleb Holloway, the last heir to the Iron Works dynasty. A man who never left Brackenridge. A man who believed the town owed him. Caleb knew every tunnel, every override, every manual ignition process. He had kept one furnace alive, feeding it. When questioned, he didn't deny anything. He smiled. Steel needs sacrifice, he said calmly. So does progress. The factory was demolished within weeks. The ashes were sifted for months. 23 victims were identified. Families finally buried what little remained. Standing where Furnace 3 once stood, Detective Mara Vaughn understood something chilling. Evil doesn't always come from outside. Sometimes it's built into the foundations we trust. If someone disappears, don't stop asking questions. If a place feels wrong, trust your instincts. Because some secrets don't stay buried. They wait. This has been another story from Twisted Tales TV. Until next time, sleep with the lights on.